Jim Kellermann, you probably know what my first question is going to be. Who scored the winning goal this afternoon?
I'd like to say it was me, but I think Rennes did get a touch on it. Yeah, it was about time I put in a good cross because I put in 2 dreadful ones before that. Yeah, I think he's just got a nick on it, just off the one of his last hairs on his head. So yeah.
I think apparently he claimed it brushed his cheekbone and went in, but yeah, whichever, we'll let him off. He's a striker. It's his birthday. Yeah, he's allowed to claim it. But that ball, when it's in that channel, it's inviting a touch from somebody, and it's going to go in. If nobody does touch it, you got one right, as you just said.
Yeah. No, I put two ones in that went out for goal kicks, I think. And Rennes just said to me, he just said like, whip it, and if not shoot, like just shoot as if you're going to try and whip it back, like back post, and that's what I did on the 3rd time. Lucky, and he's managed to get a touch on it. So.
Frankly, it doesn't matter who scored.
No,
delighted to win.
Yeah, definitely. I think we definitely deserved it as well. Dominated large parts of the game, I thought. So yeah, credit to us, and we deserved to win.
It was a superb second half performance. Did it feel like the win was coming, even though ultimately we left it very late? Yeah,
we just took it up a level, I think. Keepers made one unbelievable save from my shot, and then they've had 6-yard line blocks, about 3 of them, I think. Rennes has had one where it's gone out for a corner somehow, and so yeah, I think we absolutely peppered them second half, and like I said, we deserved it, definitely.
So often we've been frustrated either on the receiving end of it, or we've had those sort of second halves and the win hasn't come. It's good to finally get that win over the line finally.
Yeah, yeah, defo. That's the most important thing, is winning. It was good to see. Like we had a 20-minute spell where we were really on top of them second half, and then I think they kind of had like a little 5-minute, 10-minute breather where they got back into the game a little bit, had a little bit of the ball in our half, and then we went again, and I think that's when we got our goals. So yeah, it was good to see that.
What did you make of the first half? There were very few chances. It was very tight. Was it just a case of setting out your stall and then wanting to push on?
Yeah, kind of. I think it was very cagey. We definitely settled quite well and quite quickly, I thought. We passed the ball maybe a little bit too slow at times. They were defending deep, and the wind didn't help with balls over the top and things like that. There's lots of things that we could have said about the first half. But we come in 1-0 down somehow, and like I said before, we had to raise it up another level, and we did, and just got the win.
Was there anything that specifically changed in the second half? The wind was in our favour, but there was so much more as well.
I think our tempo was a lot quicker, spotting things down, playing quickly. We got after the ball a lot much more, if that makes sense. A lot more, and yeah, like I say, we just moved it quicker. Had a lot of shots. We were a bit more cutting edge really. How many crosses did we have second half? So we just put them under pressure the whole half really. That was the difference.
And in the end, Tranmere had tried to slow the game down pretty early, and in the end, in the stoppage time that the referee added on, the goal came. I think. Yeah, I think it was about the 95th, 96th minute. Yeah, and that was the result of Scott Davis particularly slowing the game down. So I guess it must feel sweet to get through that.
Yeah, that's nice. I think that was their game plan, to come in, slow us down, come in with 2 banks of 4. So they showed a lot of respect to us. Yeah, I think we'd do the same if we were in their situation, maybe. But I'm not sure if we do it from the first whistle. But yeah, it was nice that we scored in, like you said, those last minutes. But I didn't know that before.
Tranmere have had their struggles this season, but they're still a very good team. I think most people expect them to be there or thereabouts at the end of the season. Does it, after the frustrations that we've had in recent weeks, does it feel like this can be a springboard to really push on?
Yeah, we're through in the FA Cup, come here from behind to win 2-1. That's the best feeling in any game, to come from behind and win. Yeah, we can definitely kick on now, because they were, like you say, they're a good side. They'll be thereabouts, but we've got a tough game on Tuesday now, and it's a tough game on Saturday, I think, when we're away to Barrow.
Yes.
Yeah, so you know the games don't get easier, and we just got to keep carrying on and use this to our advantage.
Excellent. Thank you, Jim. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Thank you.